Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is Honey. So today we're going to be doing another sit down. Go over there. Go on. Sit down. Lay down. Let's start over. Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. My name is Brianna Keishella. I realized in the last video I didn't even introduce myself. Like, what? So, sit down. Sit down. So in this video, we're going to be doing another Beat the Clock where I attempt to read a specific book on the Libby app before it comes due. We have done this at least 2 different times and I absolutely love doing these vlogs with y'all. What makes this vlog so special, besides the fact that I only have literally 1 day, I think like 18 hours maybe, to read the rest of this book. What makes us other than that, what makes it so special is that we were supposed to get some snow down here in Georgia, in Atlanta specifically, the greater Atlanta area, and where I live, we did not. But I didn't know that at the time. So at the time of filming this was like 2 or 3 days ago, and I had an amazing time. This book is called Look Closer by David Ellis, and it is about the seemingly perfect Chicago upper class couple. They are from the outside looking in, they are a perfect couple. They have great jobs, they have a lucrative lifestyle, but it seems as if there are some cracks in their marriage that are about to be exposed. For example, somebody's having an affair, somebody is cunning the other person, and one or the 2 of them, maybe both, are holding a grudge. Okay, so they're out for revenge. This is a revenge plot story. This is is it a perfect murder type of story? This is a fast-paced thriller with some not so likable characters and also a very readable plot. Okay, I think that even if I didn't have to read this under such tight time constraints, I would still have read it really quickly. It was really hard for me to put this book down and not start to think about it, or not think about it. Yeah, I read a little bit of this book before I started the vlog, and I started this probably like a week or so before I started the vlog, and I keep getting this book and the hold runs out before I can actually read it because I'm reading other books all the time. And I was like, you know what? No, I read the first chapter of this book like 4 different times. I need to go ahead and finish it. And the first chapter is very hooking. Is that a word? The first chapter hooks you in. So I don't know why I kept starting and stopping this book. We have this man named Simon who is literally walking out of the house. This is on the first page. It's not even a spoiler. He is walking out of the house of this woman who has been found dead. And you don't know if he killed her. You don't know what he got going on with this girl. Her name is Lauren. You don't know what's going on, but I don't know why that wasn't enough to grip me. However, I kept reading and rereading this first chapter. And finally I said, you know what? If this book goes back to Libby and I don't read it this time, I probably never will. So I had read maybe about 10% of this book a few nights before I started the vlog. And then when you are going to see next in the next clip is me starting the book at like 7 o'clock in the morning, because I know that I had 11 hours left on the book and it was due at 1 a.m. the next morning. So I knew I had to start as early as possible just in case some shit hit the fan during the day. I still wanted to be able to finish my book. And you have to keep watching to see if I finished my book. So yeah, that's it. That's everything. I'll let you guys go ahead and watch the vlog and I'll see you in the next one. Come on, let's go potty. Come on. Okay, y'all, so it is now almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm 20% of the way through with the book, Look Closer. I am really enjoying it. Like, it's hard for me to put it down. I woke up this morning and I started reading it as I'm going to show y'all. I started reading this book so early this morning. I couldn't stop thinking about it. So at this point, we are finding out a little bit more about Simon's history, who is the male main character. We're finding out a little bit more about what he could have possibly been up to 12 years ago. We know that he has been married to his wife, Vicky, for about 10 years. We also know that he has been having an affair with the deceased, which her name is Lauren, I believe. They had something going on because this is a very heavy inner monologue type of book. There is some dialogue as well. And y'all know I enjoy dialogue. I have an appreciation for books with little dialogue as well. But my roots are in romance, so I enjoy dialogue. Stay focused. I know there's not really a real connection, but stay focused. Okay. Bless you. So, bless you. I am enjoying the suspense. Bless you. I'm enjoying finding out about these two people. Vicky, whose past we're finding out a little bit about. Her past is You should just fart. I know you ain't around here farting. You need to go outside. Don't look at me with that cute face. Look at that cute face, y'all. Anyway, stay focused. So, I enjoy like not knowing it. Obviously, that's one of the things about a domestic thriller is like everybody has a past or they're cheating. All of that is going on, right? The book opens up. I'm talking in circles. The book opens up with Simon sneaking out of Lauren's house. And Lauren is deceased. Okay. So we don't know what Simon did. We don't know if he did it or if he like went to go see her and she was already like that. We have no idea. We also don't know why Vicky is choosing this route that she's choosing, because she is hiding some secrets as well. I think this book is very, very readable. I do wish I was getting like Lauren's perspective, because right now it's going between Jane, the detective, who is on the scene where Lauren was murdered. Because that's what detectives do. That's why I make that face. And we're getting her perspective and all the detectives like working the case. We're getting Vicky's perspective, which is Simon's wife, and Simon's perspective. So Simon is up for maybe a promotion to be a full-time professor at his school in Chicago. And Vicky, I think, is a nurse. I think. Not real sure about that. Not real clear, but she works in the medical field. I'm pretty sure she'd be in the hospital with people, I think. But she also works at like a clinic that helps women who have clearly been abused. So she also works and is very close with a clinic that helps women get out from under these very abusive situations. One thing I don't really like about this book, there are a few micro, like, what are they called? Not microaggressions. There are a few things that make me think this was written by a white author. I think they're white. Because there are some assumptions made about Black people, slight, minute assumptions made about Black people. Like, for some reason, he likes to go running through Black neighborhoods, not his own white neighborhood. No. He likes to go running through a Black neighborhood where he lives in Chicago, or close to where he lives in Chicago. And he's kind of explaining what he's seeing in his eyes. He's like, other people might see such and such, but I see things like this. He's saying that it puts it into perspective. Like, people are living much different lives and they have bigger problems and bigger worries in their life. As opposed to him worrying about if he's going to be a tenured professor or not. And I get what they're saying. I just, for some reason, I did like how they said it. That's about it, though. Everything else, I think this book is very enjoyable. I love how it is written. It is written very much so like this person is talking out loud. Like the people, like they're talking out loud. Also, we're getting some entries from his journal, because he has a secret journal. And let me just stop there. I like it. It's very easily readable. The book is due at 1:30 a.m. I have about 7 hours more reading to do, and it's already noon. I don't have much to do today, so I think I'll be able to beat the clock, but we'll see. Y'all think I'll do it? I don't know. We'll see. I only have the electronic copy from Libby, so, and I'm not getting an audiobook, so we can literally only read physically today. That's it. Let me show you what Honey doing. In my face. Okay, I am now 50% of the way through the book. This lighting. With thrillers, what can you give away? So it's starting to remind me of another book. I can't really tell y'all. Actually, yes, I can. It's starting to remind me of domestic thrillers like the Mayor Kubika, Local Woman Missing, kind of given the vibe of Peter Swanson. This man writes a lot like Peter Swanson, I think, in the way that there are just so many characters, so anybody could be a suspect type of thing. I'm also feeling like it's just so good. And I figured out one of the twists before it happened. I figured out where it was going because, like I said, I've read a book like this before. But yeah, I'm about to make some hot chocolate. I literally have 4.5 hours left to read in this book, and it's like almost 8:30. So I'm down to the wire. And if I don't finish this book, Libby's gonna snatch it from me. Libby's gonna snatch it from me. I just came out here to tell y'all I'm having a good time. I like the way it's written for the most part. You know, not as many microaggressions or whatever you want to call them. Not as many preconceived notions about certain people. But yeah, this might be a banger like Peter Swanson. If you like his writing, I'll keep you updated. This is also giving this is giving Peter Swanson and John Mars vibes. Like, I see why so many people like this. This is like this is a popcorn thriller that you can't really guess. You know, I guess you can't, but I did, so I'm proud of myself. Supposed to snow sometime this weekend, so why not post up by the window, do a little bit more reading. I am now 56% of the way through. I have 3 hours and 55 minutes left, and it is currently 8:51 p.m. and the book is due at like 1:30 a.m. Okay. The thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be shocked by anything now. I think most of the shock, like, there have been so many reveals that I don't think there will be any other shocking. I don't think there'll be anything else shocking happening. So I don't know if y'all, what type of reaction y'all finna get, but we finna see, child. She's drawing her colors. Her crack is widening. Her slip is showing. Her horns are showing. I can get surprised again. I'm surprised. Okay, 66% of the way through. But yeah, y'all, I am very shocked by the turn of events in this book. I don't want to say very shocked, but I am shocked by the reveal and the turn of events in this book. So let's keep on reading. We're literally gonna just barely make it. Apparently this book is due at 1:47 a.m. on the 24th, and I still have 3 hours and 1 minute left in the book, and it is currently 9:53 a.m. So I'm gonna finish. I might have an hour to spare. How did I think I was done being shocked? I am 68% of the way in. How did I think I was done being shocked? What? What is happening? Hi y'all, this is Editing Bree. I just wanted to come in and say real quick before I jump into the very last clip of this vlog. We beat the clock! Yay! We beat the clock! Yay! I finished the book before Libby snatched it from me, and Libby did indeed snatch that book from your girl. Can you get out my mouth? Go on. Can't even talk to the people. Act like you got some sense. Sit down. That's better. So yeah, I wanted to step in. Now y'all about to see the very, very last clip of the vlog. But I had to say that because for some reason I didn't say it in that clip. So now y'all know. Now y'all know. We beat the clock, baby. Yes. Yes. So honestly, it's not even going to open because the loan has been returned. As y'all can see, I just barely finished it. So I finished it probably an hour before it was due because even though it said there were like 24 minutes left in the book, as I showed y'all, it said the acknowledgments. Let me tell y'all what, that book blew my mind. Okay. I love a chaotic thriller sometimes, and I especially love when there are some things that I cannot guess. I did not guess everything. There you cannot guess everything, but I did need to take a clip out of something I said because I was on to something very early on, and I don't want to give that away if y'all do read this book. So this is a perfect book if you're doing like if you are trying to hit your goal of reading and you just want something that's very entertaining that you can think through and you're trying to work through everything, this is a good book for you. If you are one of those people who read to escape, which nothing wrong with that because sometimes I watch TV to escape, um, which I want to talk about that a little bit. It's okay to read to escape. Nobody is saying you cannot read to escape really real life. I think the problem is living in a perpetual state of neglecting the world and true conversations. So if you need a break from the hard, tough conversations and the complex reading and the harsh reality of this world, especially in America where ICE is going around killing innocent people, this is a good book. It's also good for if you are like doing some type of 24-hour readathon. If you need to read something really quickly and keep you entertained, this is a good book. Now there is a part of the vlog where I was like, I was just sick of my eyes being on the page and just reading. I wanted to be listening. At that point in the book, I just wanted to be listening to something. I did not want to literally have to read physically with my eyes, but that's the only option that I had. That's all. I wasn't getting bored. I was just tired of reading, which is where I was raking those horrible animals on the wall. Anyway, so I haven't rated the book yet because I just don't know what to give it. Usually I go off of like it's a 5 star if I absolutely love it. I can read it again and I can just like go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about it. I don't think it's a 5 star. Maybe it's a strong 4. Maybe it's like a 3.5 because the the stereotypes that I was talking about weren't as strong. Maybe I was just coming off a little harsh. And some of the things didn't really come fully together, but that's what the chaos was. And I like the chaos. So I'm between a 3.5 and a 4 star. I think that the characters in this book are not okay. So some of the characters in this book are unlikable. I think the main character, he almost comes across as the victim, and you're trying to figure out like, okay, why is it coming off as if like somebody is just everybody's just doing things to him. Everything's happening to him. I didn't really like that. I would have liked for him to be a little bit more complex. I think that Vicky also, wasn't as complex either. None of these characters were that complex, and I think that's where I'm struggling to give this book like a strong 4 star. It was kind of, you know, it's kind of average, but the chaoticness at the end is what really does it for me. Um, when it comes to the twists and the reveals, like I said, I did figure something out early on, so I had to take out some of the things I said. I'm talking about like chapter 8. You can tell something's afoot. Okay, by like chapter 8, and then there are some reveals that like you don't see coming necessarily, but it's like, oh well, if that didn't happen, then this other thing is not gonna happen either. Yeah, these characters were very one note. The plot was fast. The writing was easy to read. And the twists, turns, and reveals were mostly shocking and somewhat needed for the plot to be as chaotic as it was, or for the other reveals to make sense. There's still some lingering questions at the end, I guess, but not really. So I would suggest if you like John Mars, if you like Peter Swanson, if you like twisty, turny, something's going on, but you're not gonna find out until like the last 30 to 45 pages. If you also like to get the detective side of things, um, I wish we would have gotten a little. Actually, no, that would have made it too much. I was about to say I wish we would have um heard more about the detectives, like their lives and stuff, but that's okay. That's okay. Every book can't be exactly the same. So yeah, that's my review on Closer by David Ellis. I want to show y'all what Libby does when your time is up. Okay, y'all. So we are days out. Like I completed this a few days ago, and I've been reading other things and doing other things. Please be careful and don't knock my coat down. Go on. So here's the book right here. Look closer. Y'all can see it, right? It's my lovely Kindle. When I click on it, it says queued, and then it says title not available. So as y'all can see, I can't even like I can't even show y'all the book cover because it says look closer. This book was loaned to you and cannot be downloaded because the loan has ended. So yeah, Libby don't play. Baby, when they say your loan is up, your loan is up. Your time is up. It has ended. It has expired. Give me that PDF back. Thank you. Okay, so that's all for me, guys. I thoroughly enjoyed doing the Beat the Clock with You videos. This was perfect for a day in because we were supposed to get snow here in Atlanta and we did not. I think in the South, not I think, I know, I've lived in the South my whole life. When we think it's going to snow, we shut everything down. We buy up everything in the grocery store. We stay in the house. Because who? Who finna go outside? Not I. So yeah, this was the perfect time to do that. I really enjoy doing these. I hope you guys enjoy watching them. Please let me know down below what you be picking this book up, or if you want me to do any other recommendations for fast-paced thrillers. You already know I'm gonna say King of Ashes. So anything else that you want me to dig into, I will. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.